These and other channel supporters make my videos possible. Hello everybody, Justin D. Morgan here. Don't adjust your computer. I am at RetroTech Chris's place because we have been out thrifting. And I have picked up some eBay finds that I bought from McLean Surplus since I was going to be in the area. I have here an Apple Extended Keyboard 2 and a Performa 600. And while I'm here, we're going to take a look at what's inside and see if it chimes. So, all that on this episode of Computerized Start. My story starts with a computer. How does yours? Oh look, I'm Flailing Arms Man today. All right, so the first thing I picked up was this Apple Extended 2 keyboard M3501, color Mac logo with cable untested, as is no mouse. I thoroughly enjoy a good, accurate eBay description. And as you can see, it is an Apple Extended Keyboard 2 with all the keycaps attached. It appears to be in good condition. Might could use a retro bright and a little clean at some point, but otherwise, very nice keyboard. It will certainly beat the socks off of my Apple design keyboard. That's for sure. And we have the Apple Computers Macintosh Performa 600 M1350 PC, boots, vintage 1993, no hard drive. And I have already removed the single screw in the back for ease of opening. Future Justin here. We're recreating the opening of the case here because I initially opened the case off camera. And I did a silly thing like that because I wasn't expecting the computer to contain anything special. I bought this computer from a recycler that, based on the auction description, had removed the hard drive. The photos in the auction show an open new bus slot, so I had thought the recycler already went through the system and pulled anything valuable enough to sell separately. I'm now wondering if the recycler received the system with the hard drive and new bus card already removed, and they simply verified that the computer, quote, boots. And I'm glad the recycler didn't take interior photos of the system, because it would have sold before I could have bought it if any other eBay buyer had seen what I am about to see. Also, I'd normally not buy a computer without a photo to show that the battery had not leaked. However, I decided to gamble based on the lack of rust on the metal parts of the case. Enough of me talking, let's get back to the interior inspection. Future Justin out. And I have already removed the single screw in the back for ease of opening. And we will slide this cover off. And, oh, Chris, we need another camera angle here. And the first thing I see is there is a card in the PDS slot. And I was not expecting this. And this is an accelerator card of some sort. And that appears to be a 68040 processor. And I do not see any other markings on it as to who made it. So we'll have to check this out later. I guess if anyone recognizes the card. Also, I see that we have an original Tataran battery here. So before this battery can decide that it is going to spill its guts out, I think it's time to remove this battery and the The computer has now been disarmed. All right, and now I think I am going to see if we can't open this up further and see if there's any more pleasant surprises in here.
There go the cords.
There go the cords, Chris.
We're on a budget here.
Yeah, where's the grip when you need them to grip the cables to the table?
Yeah. Not anywhere here.
Well, that is that's annoying. It's almost like they want you to remove the. I think I'm going to have to remove the drives to be able to unclip it.
You want me to get a Dremel?
You might want to start looking in your toolbox. We may need to go to that.
All right.
Don't worry, folks. We will get this open without a Dremel.
Aw.
I know. Half the internet is disappointed and half the internet is relieved. Because you can please some of the people some of the time, but you can't please all the people all the time. All right, here's the floppy drive. Well, actually, that is actually a little cleaner inside of it than I was fearing.
Let's show the fine people of the world.
Oh, that's a good idea. So anyways, I mean, it's a bit dirty inside of it. It'll probably need cleaned and lubricated. I mean, there is some dust on the top of it, but actually not as dirty as I was afraid of. Not as dirty as the floppy drive that was in the Apple III I had on my live stream. Oh, wait, that is... I don't think I need to remove that. I think I need to... Oh, there we go. That's right. Okay, the CD-ROM drive just clips in, slides forward. You disconnect the SCSI cable. All right. As you can see, they really were not kidding when they said no hard drive, but it's not anything a blue SCSI can't fix. All right. Okay. That cable I disconnected on the logic board was the audio cable. Very nice. All right. So this appears to be the infamous Apple CD 300i that uses the caddies. The good news is that one of the places we stopped today while retro thrifting, I was able to pick up some CD caddies. And I got a really good deal on them, so I should be able to test this. Although I think Garth warned me, because Garth Beagle knew I was getting this. He's like, yeah, Justin, you're going to get to have the fun and pleasure of recapping that drive. And I was like, ugh. So yes, Garth, I will be joining the Apple CD 300i recapping club. Now I know exactly why things weren't coming out. Because there's a Phillips screw in the back of the case. Yes, Internet, I know you were probably screaming, did you remove the Phillips screw on the back of the computer case? And well, I have now. All right, now, there we go. That lifts up and out. Careful, it's a little sharp.
Got it.
All right. So now we have on the logic board, make sure it's kind of in frame. So it looks like we have two VRAM SIMs, and those might actually be B512K VRAM SIMs. So it looks like there is a megabyte of VRAM. I think this is the onboard memory. I don't remember if that's 1 megabytes or 4 megabytes. There is some dust. I do see signs of capacitor leakage, so I will have to recap this. The chip here, the egret chip, is looking a bit green. That's a bit worrying. More electrolytic leakage. Otherwise, though, the battery didn't leak. So it looks like electrolyte is about the only thing. Also, a few things about the Performa 600. Oh, it has 4 30-pin SIMs, and you will have to populate all 4 because it is a 32-bit bus. I can't offhand tell exactly what memory modules these are, but I am relieved to see they're metal clips. So we've got 3 new bus slots, a PDS slot. There's the ROMs. Looks like Apple had a thought to put a ROM sim on this at one point, but did not. There's the 68030 that runs at 32 megahertz on a 16 megahertz bus, which, man, that megahertz. FPU socket, and all in all, looks to be in decent condition. I don't see any reason why we can't put this back together and try to power it up. All right, we're going to give this a test and see what it does. 3, 2, 1. And it chimes. And Justin forgot his video adapter. So that's all we're going to be able to test here now. But at least it chimes, and there's this PDS card in it, and I can't wait to see what it actually is. All right, there, my friends, we have the Macintosh Performa 600 and the Apple Extended Keyboard 2. Obviously, I'll have another video upcoming where I actually give this thing a try. Plus, of course, there'll be a live stream coming at some point where I will recap this computer because it definitely needs it. But at least for now, I know it works, and I have removed the battery from it. So I do not have to worry about it for now. I would like to thank RetroTech Chris for showing me around the area. And I can definitely recommend that if you're in this area and you shop eBay, check out McLean Surplus, not a sponsor, because I got a pretty good deal on this. Keyboard was $30, Performa was $75. Leave a comment down below if you think I really did get a good deal, and also if you happen to know what that accelerator card is exactly. That's it for this episode. Thanks for joining me. Take care. These and other channel supporters make my videos possible without commercial interruption or awkward product placements. You can become a channel supporter too on Ko-fi or Patreon, with tiers starting at just $1 or local currency equivalent, and your name in the credits starting at $5. Ko-fi tips count too. For more information, visit my Ko-fi page at ko-fi.com/jdmcs or my Patreon page at patreon.com/jdmcs. Links are also in the video description below.